Welcome back to the Colonelcast. We got a special spooky late non-Halloween episode about the most frightening film of the year. And with me is Frankenstein. No,
Honestly,
Frankenstein is the man, not the monster.
Fuck, you're right. Not
You fucked it up. Yeah.
God damn it. Well, I think we can all agree
mistake.
that the colloquial phrase Frankenstein means the monster.
I don't think so. Not anymore. Not after this film has changed hearts and minds and informed people. You know, they finally saw it again. They haven't seen this story in the theaters since the 30s, so...
That's not right.
Well, they have... I mean, they've made other ones, but no one's seen them. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah. And also with us is... the terrible, the abominable Frankenstein's Florian.
Hey guys, you're never gonna guess what happened to me yesterday, okay?
What happened?
I was chewing bubble gum, and then my tooth broke off.
No!
And then I went to the dentist, and he glued it back in.
Oh. I thought you were going to say
really
it healed miraculously.
Frankenstein's monster.
I know,
Oh my
right?
god, yeah. Put back together from
If
from
only it was
opposite
somebody
parts.
else's truth that they put in your head.
Yeah.
And then I would get their memories somehow and lose my own. Yep.
Yeah, just fragments, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have like random good taste. You'd be like, I was just watching.
Betrayal.
Yeah.
Florian gets really into like French cinema in the new wave era, and it's just because his tooth is a.
It goes into a tangent about the about martyrs and what it means to for the French extremity movement and everything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would be neat, but yeah. But we saw Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. It is it's based, you know, he did Pinocchio, which is about a guy making a little guy and then treating it not so great,
Yeah,
and then
he
it
already
goes off.
basically made this movie.
Yeah. And Pinocchio might be a little better, but I really loved Frankenstein a lot. I think it's now number 2 of the year, which is behind Fantastic Four. I gotta rewatch Fantastic Four and make sure I'm not insane. You know.
Wow, yeah.
Well, it's not on Disney Plus, so you have the ability to.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, we
Watch that
wouldn't
on
want to dethrone Fantastic Four. Wow.
It might do it. It might go over top. I don't know.
This is so. Your list is silly.
But one battle after
Fantastic
another is
Four.
third. Okay, that's the real cinema that I've got underneath there
That was
too.
good.
Yeah. But yeah, it's you know, I mean, I love this movie a lot.
So this movie was okay. I mean, this movie was actually good, you know, but I can't believe that it's just like a hit piece on Victor Frankenstein for the entire second half. Okay, what the hell?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Victor doesn't make a single correct moral choice in the entire fucking movie. Why? You really think it would be that hard? Like a broken clock is correct twice a day. Why is he like this?
He makes a good choice at the end, you know? He tries to apologize to what's her name.
He says a nice thing. Wow.
Yeah, he tries to apologize to
name?
Elizabeth. He's very good at the end, okay? Or he starts improving a little bit.
Well, Elizabeth is dead by then.
Well,
What?
in the second half, I assumed you meant during the creature's story segment or whatever, which is, I believe, the second half. You know.
Yeah, well, I mean, like he gets her killed.
Well, yeah, but that's because he's, you know. But he tries to apologize to her. He's still a bad guy. He's not the hero of the story. He was never meant to be. So you know.
And it was like, why did he think shooting him will work? And also, why did he aim bad? Damn.
I don't know, because he's like a. He's not thinking rationally. I think, you know, when you get, it's an insane situation to be in. It's a very stressful thing to have come in.
No, actually,
barge
I'm
into your
wrong.
room.
He might have been right about that, because at that point we didn't know that he's semi-bulletproof, because like the scene with the ship is way from the future.
Yeah, well, I mean, he did also get blown up, and he survived that, but you know.
No, he slid down the drain. Like,
Yeah,
he
but
didn't actually get blown up.
I don't know if Victor knows what happened there or whatever, but you know.
I guess so.
Yeah. It's I mean, I think the movie, what I love about it is it just there's like so many different like themes and topics that Frankenstein kind of covers inherently and stuff. I don't know how deep the book goes into it. I think probably quite a bit for a lot of these and stuff, but like and it's just the way that it mixes in like abuse and like just the nature of life and of God, of trying to surpass like the will of the creator and whatever, like all of that is all, I think it goes together very, very well. In a similar sort of way, I think Pinocchio did a great job with that as well. So
Victor isn't this bad in the book, is he?
he's pretty bad.
What does he do?
Yeah, he's got to be pretty bad.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the whole like idea of like, oh, Victor's the real monster, like I'm pretty sure that just goes back to the book. So it's not in like the universal version, really, I don't think, but you know.
Yeah, but like, if you say Victor is the real monster, you think like, oh yeah, in retrospect, maybe. But like in this one, he's just like an outright asshole the entire time.
Well,
So, yeah,
I mean,
like,
he's a bad person. I mean, that's like what, you know, and we get to see why he's a bad person. We get to see his whole upbringing from the start, pretty much.
I guess so. I
Yeah.
guess I forgot about that by the end.
I mean, that's like the thing, you know, the cycle of abuse and of these problems and whatever, and it, yeah.
Yeah, when he was raised by Charles Dance, who smacked him in the face. Yeah.
Yeah. It's no good.
This cast is stacked, by the way. Fucking Christopher Waltz, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, yeah, Jacob Elordi is very good as the creature, you know?
Yeah, he's my favorite part of this movie. I think he embodies the creature in a way that I really haven't seen on screen, and I really enjoyed
Yeah.
his take on things.
Well,
He is covered up a lot, though.
yeah. Well, yeah.
In the first half.
Yeah,
I think in the second half, you really get to see him
Yeah.
I guess so.
emote.
Well, you, Rich, I mean, I saw you gave this I was shocked, okay? I was shocked to see you gave it a 3, I believe.
Uh-huh.
Which seems,
Wow.
see, to me, I hate, for instance, a movie like Zack Snyder's Justice League, I very much dislike. That's a hint, by the way, for those in the know. But that's
Oh, you mean Zack Snyder's Justice League? Are you sure?
that yes, I'm talking about Zack Snyder's Justice League right now. Although it is, you know, whatever. That one, for instance, I really dislike, and I gave that a 6 or a 3 out of 5 on Letterboxd, just because that's sort of there's enough like technical qualities that kind of pull it through, you know. So to me, a 3 out of 5 is not necessarily like always a bad movie, but that's I think this is like extremely good, you know.
I think this movie is
certainly good.
too long. It spends too long with Oscar
long.
Isaac's Victor Frankenstein character.
He's the name of the movie, though.
Yeah, there are some things that are interesting that he does and the presentation of the character, but I really got tired of Oscar Isaac after a bit in this movie, and I kind of don't like his performance for the most part. He does sound like Stewie Griffin at times, which is insane. Like, I rewatched the movie, and there were times when I was like, Jesus Christ, that person was right. That does sound like Stewie Griffin.
Stewie Griffin is a mad scientist archetype, you know. It's just paying tribute to some of what's come since, you know. That's fine.
Yeah, so like that first half of the movie, even the first like 2/3 of the movie, is just a bit too slow and a bit like focusing on a character that I just really don't care about. Like, the movie feels oddly like I don't know. There's scenes between him and Elizabeth, and I don't get such a big connection that it feels like that would drive him in any way throughout the movie.
I think that's sort of the idea, though.
I feel like there's
he's,
something missing there.
Well,
There was some kind of like him making an attempt to, or pass at her, or trying to do something with her that doesn't really seem to be present in the movie.
What?
Well, it's like from her perspective, she's trying to, I don't know, be like a friend or something, and he's sort of he's getting. It's almost a Joker type situation almost.
No,
it's
she
sort of,
was definitely leading him on. What?
She was.
Wait, she's leading him on?
Yeah, she went to the confessional. Like, Like she almost teased him like she was horny for him. All right.
I mean,
don't
they
know.
have a scene where like there's butterflies and like they're wondering about.
Yeah.
Yeah, they called a butterfly.
I mean, maybe she was like actually interested in him for like some moments in there or whatever, you know. But I mean, I think the point though is that there is something missing. Frankenstein's not like a full guy, you know. He's so fucked up and weird and awful that he, you know, like she couldn't ever actually be with him, you know. And I don't think she's terribly excited to be with his brother either. That seems like kind of an arranged situation, almost, you know. But it's like,
Yeah, they
she's
almost
just
have no interaction amongst each other.
Yeah, and I mean,
For me-
the one time we see William like really talk to her, it's just the bit where she like, or he introduces them and he like gets annoyed when she brings up like this one thing she's interested in or whatever, and just leaves the fucking room. So it's like, yeah, they clearly don't care for each other that much.
What?
For me, the
Whoa.
characters that aren't Victor and the creature feel like sketches of characters. So when you're spending a lot of time in the first half to 2/3 of the movie with Victor, like he's really the only character that has any like actual like emotion within the movie. But then I don't like the performance of him, so that means about a half to 2/3 of the movie is just not particularly good for me.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you can dislike it. I thought he did a fantastic job, and he was like, because Oscar Isaac's not who I would think would play this kind of character, honestly, but I thought he did just amazingly well. So I don't know.
I've not read the original novel, but apparently in the original book, Victor Frankenstein is not like an abused child. He was not like treated poorly by his parents. He was, if anything, like coddled and like given everything he ever wanted by his parents.
Yeah.
So it feels like there's some like adaptational changes, which I think is fine. Like,
Yeah.
like it really does not matter how you present certain elements of the story as long as the like core of the story is there. But I've seen some people talk about how the movie really empathizes with the monster for the most part and wants to like make it so that he's not as monstrous as he is in other iterations in the book.
Yeah,
I don't know how I feel about that,
because
because like the monster is my favorite part of this movie, and I think the whole like it is about how you're raised overall. Like when the monster starts out, like Oscar Isaac is not appreciating him as this new life and did not even think about what would happen after, which is is how a lot of people see either creation or just generally their children.
Well,
So,
I mean, he didn't know that the monster would be like in a childlike state. He thought he would just get like a
but
warm
that's
edge.
denying so much possibility about what he's doing. Is that like, even though he's like combining these different elements of these men and he's using pieces of brain that have been dead for goddamn how long? Like there's total brain death after how long?
I don't know.
Couple
Not
days.
long. Yeah.
Well, I
For
think
sure, if not hours.
like the brain reverting to a childlike state doesn't make that much sense to me. Like you wouldn't get that out of an adult, even if it's been brain dead.
Well, I mean, that's
Florian,
that's sort
do
of
you know that there's people who get fucking like railroad spikes in their brain and it completely changes their personalities, and like people as you get older you regress, like as it's impossible to say what shit like this would do to somebody.
Yeah. And I mean, it's
Well,
also
they
like
still
it's
have
got a.
memories. I don't know.
It has to be this way to carry forward like the metaphor that they're going with, you know, which is like they very clearly like mirror a lot of the abuse with the cane and everything, and that's all brought back with like the big metal rods that he beats him with and everything, and it's so it's like, and it's just like this like both he and his father are both so like obsessed with preserving life and everything, and but they clearly have no actual, like, it's just an ego project and stuff. They clearly have no actual value for it. His dad does not give a shit about his mother dying and stuff, and like he does not
it's like when it is not exactly what you want it to be, you scorn it and think that it's imperfect and not worth your time, and don't invest any kind of real effort in taking care of it. That's all fine and good. I think it's like, it's very simple to me. There's not much in this telling that is particularly insightful about the characters or about the situation. I think it's mostly in the performance of Elordi gives as Frankenstein's monster that is interesting to me.
I don't know. I think this idea of because it's mirroring like and Prometheus was referenced, and it's also like that's in the title of the book and everything originally, and it's like there's a lot of this like what if your creator is like this scornful, awful thing and stuff that just hates you for being wrong and whatever, and like just that there's the one line that I really like, which is like what if God sent his son down here to die just out of like curiosity, just to see what that was like or whatever, and it's like stuff like that I think is very, very interesting, and how it sort of like weaves in with that sort of.
Who said that?
I don't remember who. That might have been like the guy who was paying for everything and died of his brain getting smashed on the floor.
He that character is like useless. Is that even in the book?
I don't know. I mean, he's fine. I like him.
It's really just like we need to explain how he got the money to do any of this.
No, but he brings together the family and everything, and he's got I mean, just the fact that there is like this guy who's so desperate, like he's like wasted his own life doing like this
syphilitic.
Yeah, and he's got this like terrible career that he, I don't know if he feels any remorse for, but he's not like, he's just like this fucked up guy who's wasted his whole life for this, and he's put everything into this one project, and it's just so desperate and stuff.
He's
but
like he's an arms dealer, so like he's one of like worst possible people that could exist, and
but he's like wasted his life just doing awful things to other people, like by proxy and stuff, in like the most dispassionate, like stupid way that you could, and it's just and yet he just craves the living longer and having more and more.
Well, yeah, of course. If he's dying, seems pretty logical.
Yeah, but I think that's an interesting angle to have in this movie, though, on like how how people value their lives, how they spend them, how they choose to, people pursue like things that are
it's just weird to me that you would invest all of this and like do all of that stuff, and then at the very last second you're just like, you're gonna do that to me, right? Like, I'm gonna be able to, like, if that is not the like thing you're building, and that is not what you're like trying to do, which is like give this guy new life or put this guy, like, it's just very odd to be like, we're gonna change this at the last second and you're gonna be okay with it, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that was a stupid drama for sure.
I mean,
I don't think the character's necessary at all for this story. It's really just kind of like filling time within it to both explain how Victor was able to amass this stuff and like get at the bodies, I guess. And he's just dispatched, and that's all it really is. Like, I know that you see like some thematic depth to how one spends their life, and how how this guy is looking for everlasting life. I never thought that the story was about that, though. It was never about like anyone trying to get everlasting life. It's about conquering death. It's about like
same thing.
That's basically
stealing back something that.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
I mean, the fact that he's dying of syphilis, that's like a result of his own choices and stuff, and he's trying to go against like the path that he's set himself on and stuff through this like horrifying, awful method that he's found, of like cobbling corpses together for like a new fucking super body. So,
Yep. If only he had told Victor. A lot of the drama is just so unnecessary. Like, why did Victor have to burn down the fucking laboratory? It's crazy. I mean,
because he made a fucked up monster who was mad and stuff, and he like didn't understand even a little, like the reason it was upset was not because of some inherent issue in it,
But the monster wasn't actually mad.
Yeah, well, it was.
He just wouldn't
lashed out and tried to hit him or whatever, and he was like, "Oh well, that's it. That's done. I've made a horrible beast."
He was upset that the only thing he can say is Victor's name.
Mm-hmm. Which, I mean, that to him sounds like he's being mocked or whatever. Like he's, like he put all of this into it and it came out fucked up and stupid. So he's like mad at that, And he doesn't even consider that he might have to like nurture it for like a little bit, I don't think it doesn't take that long
Not
for
even
him to
that
become a
long,
fucking
yeah.
scholar. It's like a couple months at most, you know, into the winter.
Well, I mean, if
It's
you
really just
wanna-
Victor's inability to spend any time on his creation that fucks him over.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you want to live forever, then of course you don't want to like make a monster that's like a baby. You know, you want to make a you.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's sort of, you know, like, I mean, I think a lot of people when they have kids, they're like, oh, well, I don't want to actually put in the time and stuff. Like that's what 18 years or whatever to make this into a stable person, and I might fuck it up, and it's like I don't want to bother, you know.
Well, yeah, for
It's
sure.
like you like the idea, and then you get it, and it's like, well, now I don't want to do that. I think that's
Or, like,
probably a pretty common thing.
The second it's not exactly what you want, just being like, well, fuck this.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, and just like discard it like whatever other project, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who would want to have kids? Crazy.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't. I feel I'm aware enough I cannot put up with that. But
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, there are some things I did not care for. I put it. It was almost like a 5-star for me. There were a couple things. The CGI wolves were no good at times.
There is some weirdly sketchy CG or just the look of the movie at times.
I think it's a little under budget of what it probably needed, just from Netflix or whatever. Wasn't willing to give it.
I
like
doubt it.
200 million
Netflix
or
gives
whatever.
it tons of money.
I don't know. I feel like they must have undercut it like a little bit or something. I don't know.
I like the obscene wolves. Damn.
I mean, they're cool, but like
Really
some of them look weird and cartoony at times. There's the bit where he goes down the slide. I think is not a great shot. You know.
Oh man, it looks like a video game sometimes.
That-
like when he's going
Mostly
down that
just
slide,
that
and there's
one.
explosions. There's explosions going off
Yeah,
all around.
that looks like a
them,
cutscene
and-
in the middle of God of War. He goes down the
Well,
slide, Kratos, with his pale,
you would
stupid
definitely,
body.
You definitely get like the camera floating over his shoulder after he's gone down that slide.
Yeah. The camera would move back, and then you'd get controls. You'd get a control prompt of what to do to dodge the fire coming down.
Yeah.
Epic. Yep.
Yeah, that shot's no good. But I mean, it is a pretty important shot. I wish they wouldn't have fucked up. But like, that's you know, it is. Outside of those, I think generally, I think a lot of it looks great. Like whenever it's just the sets and stuff with the, just when they reveal that fucking castle, I had a big smile on my face because they show, it's so crazy. They show they had the staircase and then he goes up there and there's the big fucking chute going all the way down, and then they go to that window and then they show behind him and there's the fucking giant Medusa face. Just staring him down like at all times. That was hilarious to me. Just how it builds the fucking maddening state of this stupid guy's castle. I love that so much. So it's fantastic.
When he's taking he's inserting the rods or whatever into the thing at the top of the tower.
Yeah, he has
and like
to climb
the
up
one
there.
thing is like dented and fucking like bad, and he just like keeps going with it. You can't just bend it back into shape or anything.
Well,
like,
he's got like seconds
he
until
just didn't
the thing goes or whatever by that point, I think, you know.
Yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
and I mean, you can't try again because everything's fucked. The guy just died and his head just exploded on the ground. Like it's, you know, there's no other option really, I guess, for him.
I guess when I'm watching something like that, I'm just like, it just bugs me that like, for me, it is not that something went wrong with the machine, that this is bad or that it's wrong. It's the entire thing is wrong. Like,
well, yeah, he's putting
on a
together, he's
conceptual
stitching
level.
together dead people. It's like the most fucked
Yeah.
concept in the world. Like,
but you don't have to say there was something wrong with the machinery.
I don't think there was
that's-
something. I don't think that was the actual problem. Like just because what, the fucking conductor got bent, it still like went into there or whatever. You know, I think but that like gives him an excuse to say like, oh no, something went wrong, it got fucked up, and now, like that's why he came out wrong, and I'm not gonna bother. You know, that like gives him. It's more so about giving him an excuse.
I prefer the traditional. You do everything. Igor is there and fucking.
Well, Igor's a movie invention. He's clearly a fake character, okay,
Sure,
because he didn't
sure.
show up here.
But I want somebody to throw a lever, and I want him to go. It's alive. It's alive.
Well, that's trite and old and fucking just fucked up because of the haze coat or whatever. Okay, it's no good.
The what?
Yeah. The
what code?
Yeah, from with Universal Monster movies, a lot of them got toned down after, I think after the late 20s, early 30s, they started to get toned down because they added there was a big moral panic over movies and over the obscenity of stuff like freaks or whatever. So they put in the Hays Code, which was like it's sort of like the ESRB, where it's like we're gonna self-impose some guidelines, but they were like insane Puritan bullshit, because it was the 30s. So yeah, it was just some unhinged censorship thing.
It now.
Yeah,
Okay.
they've and I don't remember when they got rid of that, like in the 50s or something. I don't know.
Wait, that's why they had Igor? I don't get it. How does that flow into it?
Well, no, but it's like they couldn't delve into all of the deepest, like most fucked up elements of the book and everything, and like you can't talk about challenging God or whatever, because like the code would prevent them. So instead, the 30s movie is like a very surface level kind of version of it,
Wow.
Which is, I mean, it's iconic, but I think that's more so just because Boris Karloff's got a neat face than anything. I don't think that's down to, I mean, it's not a bad movie, but like, yeah, it's not like a masterpiece. I think that perfectly adapts the story. I don't know.
I gotta see more Frankenstein. I don't know. There's no way Victor's supposed to be this evil. Okay.
I'm pretty sure he's not a good guy in the original book.
In the original book, he does not like try to raise the monster, like keep the monster in his castle at any point. He the monster just escapes instantly. It looks like.
Yeah. I mean, I think what they did with it here is really good.
That would stop him from doing like most of the bad things he did, so he couldn't have been that bad. See, that's exactly it. If you just have a guy who made a monster and then the monster escaped, how do you say that this guy is the monster? Come on, man.
Well, because he made this...
He's responsible for it, and he does not take responsibility for what he did.
Yeah, well, I mean, the book still ends with them both, like, going to the fucking Arctic and, like, hating each other forever or whatever, like, there's still that, like, resentment that lingers for a decade or however long, so...
But in this movie, the monster was so nice, and he was such an asshole all the time.
Well, yeah. I do think that's one of the problems I have, is that Victor is too, like, it is so black and white. It is so like the monster is just the scorned creation that can basically do no wrong. I mean, he does fling those guys all along the Arctic on ships, and it seems like some of those guys probably died, if I had to guess.
Yeah, a lot. You said like 6 of those guys died, at least. So
yeah, probably, but they really don't. Like, it's so weird that like he's like flinging these guys around and killing several of his crew, and then later on the creature's like, "Let me tell you my part of the story."
Yeah, that was a very funny moment.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're not gonna say no and just have them kill you instead.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do in that situation? It's just so funny that like the guy who just killed several men is like, and now my side.
I'll tell you my side, and then the fucking title card. That's great. Yeah.
Yeah. I do like that part, and that was when I was just like, yes, finally, this is the shit I wanted to see.
That was actually stupid, because like there's there was nothing that Victor lied about. There's not like, oh, here's a different story. No, it's just the same story still.
It's just
it's the next part, and it's like it goes over his perspective, and then it goes through like what the next things that happen were. So,
but
Victor would not be able to tell. And
Victor is specifically a liar.
If I were Victor, I would be fucking interested that this thing had managed to like learn language this entire time. He like seems like entirely like over it after.
Well, he lost his leg because and everything. He's like fucking. He's not happy to like go back to it or whatever.
Well, I mean, this is also after he killed Elizabeth, and the monster already had asked him to create him a mate.
No, I'm explicitly talking about the scene where he comes back and they're in the same room together, and he's like, "You should make me a woman."
I don't know. I mean, I think that's just like his father wrote him off and stuff, and he's just gonna He just writes the thing off.
Yeah,
He's
but
like not gonna stay interested in it at all.
It's different when the last time I saw you, you could only say one word, and suddenly you speak all language, and like he's like, you're intelligent enough to find me, but I'm just over this. It's just
Well, he's like
a little bit more curiosity.
I think he's like come up with philosophical reasons that what he did was horrible and whatever. Like he's completely shifted his perspective on the whole concept. So yeah.
Yep, monsters are bad, I guess.
Yeah.
It's so crazy how he was like super into the idea of making like a monster, and he even showed off his peeled humans that were writhing in pain to this.
Okay, the like science stuff when he's got like the corpse half that catches the ball and like all of that shit. That is when I'm really into this movie.
That's fantastic.
In the Victor part of it, I love all that stuff. It looks cool. It's like just super neat to see all that stuff. I actually do not like the like red power thing that he's using all the time to like do all this stuff. I don't like that as a design choice here.
That was video
I don't know what Guillermo del
like,
Toro was going for that with that.
It looks like Nazi zombies, that's a Call of Duty kind of thing, But I mean, that's you've got the green power, which is the nice power, and you've got the red power, which is the bad power or something. I don't know.
Wait, when is the green power?
It's green at the start or whatever, or maybe it's just green when it's off. I don't remember.
Are you red green colorblind or something? Purple? Because
I don't
shit
remember.
was red the entire time.
Okay.
Yeah,
the battery is in a little green housing, and I think when it's off, it's green.
Maybe. Maybe.
And the perspective of the story is not pro science, I think, at the end of the day, but
Well, necromancy isn't like specifically science.
It is very much science. Okay, this is like the most science. This is probably the first like fully science version of that there ever was. And even then they like wonder like, well, which part of him has the soul and whatever, and it's like, but I think that's that's his stupid brother who doesn't know anything. So like, I don't know.
Yeah. That was a joke question.
I love the idea that like Frankenstein is kind of like this like mashed up version of a bunch of people, and like he doesn't really have much memory, and what memory he does is like confused.
He remembers sand on his feet and stuff. Yeah, he has like vague ideas of whatever.
Yeah, I like that. That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
How is that new?
William, wasn't he always this?
Isn't Frankenstein always stitched together from different people?
Yeah, but they usually don't go into it. I mean, usually, in most of the movies, he doesn't talk or anything. He's just like a mumbling monster. Yeah. Because of the Boris Karloff version, and they just never did.
Well, I was gonna say, I think if you really dig into the performance of Boris Karloff, you can probably get that from him going.
Yeah, I mean, he does give a nuanced grunting monster. That is his thing, is to bring a little more character to these things. But it's still I mean, just inherently, there's not as much room as if he learns to read the Bible and becomes a philosopher king and everything. So I love that it doesn't shy away from stuff that's kind of stupid and like feels so, because it's such an old story. It's like you would not make a science fiction story about a monster stitched from parts, but then he reads books and he reads the Bible and he waxes poetically on the nature of his existence. Yeah, he reads Paradise Lost with this old man. Like, that feels so silly, but it's like, I mean, it was the first fucking
I think it's very
sci-fi book. Like, and it's played so well. Yeah.
How's it silly? The Bible would be the first book that most people read. Like,
well, yeah,
especially the past.
I mean, it would be, but I mean, it's just you wouldn't expect this creature to be the one that does, and that's just down to the fact that the adaptations don't do that, I think.
Could you imagine if the creature was born nowadays and he had to read like 50 Shades of Grey and Da Vinci Code?
You'd read Jordan B. Peterson and you'd start cleaning his room.
Life, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Oh my god.
Personal responsibility, then that would be at the height of his thing. He wouldn't go back. He wouldn't ask his fucking father for more. He would just he'd accept his lot. Yeah.
Yeah, this monster is kind of like Twilight, all right? It's like he's so fucking good and sparkly.
He's so
alright.
tall and so spindly, and like I just think it's a very interesting version, like at least look for the character.
Yeah.
And
He has a very
I
kind
think the way
eyes.
Jacob Elordi plays it, which is very soft spoken, unless he's growling like a tiger, which I didn't like.
Yeah, the tiger noises are bad. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But,
I actually
makes-
like. I don't mind him throwing people around and shit like that, but I don't
Yeah.
like him like pushing the boat out of the fucking ice and shit. It's just like
What?
it's making him
No.
too much like a superhero shit. And I'm just like, I just don't.
well, it is
want
basically
that.
the Captain America origin story. Okay, it's like the same thing. Yeah.
Well, I guess they should just made him that he had to work harder to get the boat out. You know, maybe he just smashed the ice. But
They should do the
Remove
DCEU version of Frankenstein, except just do him like Captain America, where they find him in ice from the end
Yeah.
of this, and then he's like Frankenstein's monster in current day.
Yeah. I mean, well, the movie implies that he's going to go off and he's going to live his life. You know, getting trapped in ice for 150 years would be a bit of a roadblock there. But
The end of so I have not actually read the book, but the end of the book sounds insane because in the book Victor dies. I don't think they have any kind of like reconciliation at all, and then the monster just says, "Yeah, I'm gonna go burn myself to death on a pyre or something," and that's the end.
yeah, I mean, I
think-
appreciate the changes in adaptation here. I think it is probably a bit more cohesive than maybe the original was, or at least stuff like that at least is more satisfying here.
Yeah, the ending is probably the best part of the movie because, like, it makes all of the stupid drama up to then be worth it, you know, because now they're actually finally reconciling.
Yeah,
But that was good.
yeah, because I mean, I like that he forgives him and stuff, you know, and he says his name to him one last time. That's all nice.
Yeah, the monster is so fucking humane. Wow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because he had a good influence, you know. He had that old man did him good,
Oh
you know.
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
But then he still went after Victor.
Well, yeah, but that's because he only had the one wish, you know. He had the one ask, and he just wouldn't do it, and he killed Elizabeth. So, you know, I'd be mad. If I
Yeah,
were
he
him.
could have easily persuaded him to not like he could have just had like a human woman. All right, we don't even know if he's gonna live forever.
Well,
at this
I mean,
point.
yeah, he wants the eternal companion because he's going to be on there forever.
He doesn't know.
Yeah, but thematically, he has to have this understanding that he knows he's going to be around forever because that's the tragedy of the character, you know. It's like Bender in Futurama. He's going to be there.
Why does Frankenstein have a healing factor in this? That doesn't make any sense.
Because when
he's
you
got so much life in him that he just heals.
when you bring a guy
Yeah,
back from the dead, you conquer death and he can't die anymore. Okay, that's straight up just like we got to portray this thematic truth of the character, you know. Like
Yeah,
that's
it
just
that's
just what
I
he
just
is.
look at all this shit and I just can't not see superhero shit in it. Like,
Well, yeah, the superheroes were based on this stuff, I guess, to some degree. A lot of it.
Really? No, they weren't.
It's not fucking their fault that they have made it into something silly. You know, this could have been if they'd only made horror stories about creatures like this, it would feel perfectly
should not
fine.
heal, but like it should not hurt him, and then he should just like sew himself back up, and he should just be like a stitched up like insane thing,
Well, then it'd be pretty easy
or
to
he should be
kill
like
him.
full of holes. Like,
I mean, I want to say part
Yeah,
of his
there
like
should be
finger
nothing
came
stopping
off or
him.
whatever and didn't come back by the
Uh-huh.
end. I'm not sure. Like, I don't think he can
Well-
heal like everything. Like, I feel like if you were to crush his head, he would actually just die and be gone.
He
And
would
no one,
just die,
just no one
yeah.
tried that or did it.
No, he
Yeah,
did.
but maybe he's like Wolverine, where like you can
His
like
flash grew back
reduce him
for
down
when
to
he
nothing
was
and then
burned.
Yeah, I don't know if his brain would or whatever.
I mean,
He got
maybe
blown
not,
up.
but like the healing factor is insane.
It is pretty crazy, actually. Yeah, you know, I mean, at least for that stuff, it
He
is very
could've said-
Wolverine. But that's just because comic books have done this in a silly form and stuff, you know, for a while. and
I
it's
take
sort
your
of-
point there. It's just in this iteration and how they show it on screen, it just seems like a healing factor from a comic book thing. And like to me, if you're redefining aspects of this, you can at least like find something that makes it look good for the character. that he's not affected by it somehow.
Yeah, I mean, you could just make it so that he heals off screen, and then it'd be fine.
I mean, I don't know. I just put it to the back of my mind, sort of, and try not to think about Deadpool. So.
It's very visible on screen.
Yeah, but it's. I mean, I just you have to put it.
It's in the 5 seconds.
You have to mentally.
Purple is able to just be like, yeah, I don't care about.
Yeah, because I mean, to do a proper. That's something that I don't think you could. If that is how it is in the book, that feels like a very. If it's something you added, that's a bad choice. But if that's how it is in the original book, I suspect it is. I suspect it is that it's like.
I don't think he has a healing factor.
Look,
I bet he gets blown up with dynamite and he's fine
fire.
in the book. Okay, no, he's not afraid of fire. That's from the movie. Okay, in this he likes fire. He tries to touch it and he has to be told not to. So, yeah.
Look, there's no way that the book specifies that, like, you can see his bones and then the flesh regrows, okay?
Right here in the book, it says he has a healing factor like Wolverine.
Yeah, it says just like Wolverine and Deadpool.
He rolled the dice, the D20, and his healing factor was over 9,000, yep.
I'm going to Google this. Okay. In Mary Shelley's original novel, the creature has an accelerated healing ability and is immune to illness. He describes recovering from a gunshot wound within weeks without medical attention. Yeah,
that's weeks though. That's not like fucking.
We see when he gets shot in the head, he is there for weeks though in the movie.
Oh yeah, you're right. He is
because he just falls asleep and he's like, I don't know how long it was. Yeah, so.
Like, they shot him so many times in the head. Oh, gee. Well, in the neck, I guess, but still. He does have superhero healing.
It's so funny reading the, like, plot of the book because he kills William and then frames the family servant. Just imagine Frankenstein doing a frame job on someone.
He's pulling some, like, Phantom of the Opera shit out.
Yeah.
Wait, Victor or the monster? Who's framing?
The monster frames someone else for killing William.
Yeah.
Wow, that's funny because in the movie, the monster was framed for killing.
Because Victor did blame him. He blamed him for killing Elizabeth. Yeah, so. Damn.
Yeah, Elizabeth and his benefactor, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he marries Elizabeth in the book. Jeez. And then the creature does murder her. What the hell? Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, they were in the wedding in this, so yeah.
Well, but it was but Victor marries her, not his brother. I guess.
Oh,
that's weird.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. See, their love was meant to be, and the monster ruined it.
Hmm. But yeah, I mean, I think that's I just like all of how it's played and stuff. It very much reminded me of the Coppola one, like Coppola's Dracula, how it has this sort of they give it some very strange kind of visual touches that are like just very very interesting choices of like the coffin that has the coffin that's like it's clearly made to like resemble
really cool
it's meant to be like, oh, they're like wrapped in a stone blanket or whatever, but like it does look like a space coffin with the little red bits peeking out and everything. And I really like the visual flair to it. And the creepy angel that goes and it reveals it's an angel of death or whatever. I'm not totally 100% on what that's about.
How many Guillermo del Toro movies have you seen, Purple?
Not a ton. I've probably only also seen Pinocchio, honestly.
You haven't seen Pacific Rim?
No, I've seen that. Yeah, I saw that.
Him?
That was okay. I wasn't a huge fan, but it was pretty good.
That movie was so good. I can't believe they fumbled the sequel.
I would definitely recommend Pan's Labyrinth. That's probably his best movie. If you haven't seen Hellboy, definitely watch Hellboy. Watch Hellboy 2: The Golden Army, which fucking rules.
Okay.
Probably one of the best comic book movies available. Yeah. Shape of Water is good. Crimson Peak is fine. Nightmare Alley is fine. Cronus is good. A lot of his early stuff is good.
Yeah. I mean,
The Shape of Water, that's crazy. Is that actually like a
That's the fish fucker movie.
Oh my god.
Do they call that the creature in that, or
I don't know.
Do they give it a name? I don't know.
I should call him the
I
fish
can't
man.
believe he bothered making that one.
He won Best Picture for that, Florian.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I mean, I probably want to see it at some point, but still.
The Fishman movie won Best Picture.
Del Toro really likes he really likes the monsters, you know, and like these freaks of nature or whatever.
I'm sure
he's called the Amphibian Man.
Yeah.
He's more of a frog then, I guess.
Yeah. Well, he's the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah.
Like very specifically that, but yeah.
He saw Twilight and I know the werewolves are also in Twilight, and he's like, why can't a woman want a fucking fish man?
Yeah. You know?
He was really inspired by Twilight, Jesus.
Yeah. Just like the wolves in this one are from Twilight.
It's so crazy how like everyone's acting like, oh, this monster, it's this unholy form. It's just a tall guy with scars. What the fuck?
Well, he's reanimated. He probably smells real bad. Okay, he's like reanimated flesh.
No, they see him from far away and they're like, this monster, we shoot him. And well, they unload their rifles.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they shot like the deer or whatever, and then they probably assumed that was a guy or something, and then they shot the deer next to him, and they were like, fucking, oh my god, because he stands up and roars at him or whatever, you know? So.
Yeah, why'd they shoot the deer next to the guy? That was insane.
I don't know. Those people, I mean, those people are pricks, so.
Bloody? Why was the deer bloody?
It wasn't bloody already. He was eating berries. He was eating red berries, so.
It was stained with berries? That's
yeah, it was eating berries. That was another bit I really liked, when he just walks in and it's like fucking Snow White. All the creatures of the forest are like best friends with him.
Or just, yeah, there.
Like,
I actually really like when the mice are running over him, just because, like,
yeah.
I like that he's dead, so they really don't care.
Yeah, they don't care. But it's also like, you know, it's like the purity of like raw life without any sin or whatever, you know? They're all in harmony and they love each other.
I hate when animals are a good judge of characters. What the fuck do animals know? Jesus, they just know you're likely to give
more
them
in touch
food.
with nature, Florian.
Yeah, nature.
But you can also just say that it's because he's dead and they're not worried about his heartbeat or his breathing or whatever. Well, I mean, he does have those though.
Animals don't hear your heart.
I don't know.
Animals don't hear your heartbeat.
Yeah. I mean, well, you know, whatever. For whatever reason, they really like it.
Doesn't matter. It's cool.
Yeah, it's neat. I like that.
He's pure of heart. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
Animals can see into your soul, Florian.
Exactly.
That's bullshit.
You're just mad that no woodland creatures have ever graced you, okay?
Yeah, Florian, those motherfuckers are scampering all over me at all times.
Florian goes up and hikes on the mountains for 8 hours a day, hoping and praying that one day a deer will come up and be nice, and it's never happened.
Florian has to clean his own home because he can't just call the forest creatures to do it for him.
Yeah.
Look, I was on the mountain, okay, and then there was like this thing that jumped off, okay, and I saw, and it was this mountain goat, and then I looked down, and then it took a shit, okay? It never stopped. It kept walking and chilling all this time, alright?
Yeah. That's because it didn't like you, though. Okay.
Sadly. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I just thought of like Florian, just like all the animals come and surround you and then they just kill themselves.
They should, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Why would they kill themselves? Wow. Terrible.
Yeah. I mean, that's one thing I did not care for too much was the Mortal Kombat violence where he's like ripping off people's jaw and shit. That felt like a little out of tone for the rest of it.
I love how he squishes the wolves to death. That's so cool.
Yeah, he wraps one around itself or some shit, and it's fucked up. It's scary.
It's great.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's cool. It's like cool and pretty well executed, I think, compared to some of the other effects. But it's like I don't think it fits the tone. I feel like the violence should be more like directly gruesome in like a bad way and not in like a way that's cool to look at. I don't know. It is gruesome, but it's more in like it reminded me of like Halloween 2018 or something, you know?
I haven't seen it.
Like it's very brutal, but it's not scary.
Know, so.
There's one bit in Halloween
Okay.
Kills that really scared me when someone gets they get a fucking fluorescent light bulb smashed and shoved in their neck, and that bit freaked me out.
Oh,
That
Jesus.
bit was very, and like you can hear like gurgling on it and shit. It's horrible. that I feel like they should have, if they wanted to go really intense with it, they should have been leaned into that, where it's like very, very horrible, and you kind of linger on the impact of this awful shit happening. You know.
I mean, you linger on him getting framed for killing the old man by the wolves.
Well, yeah, but you don't linger on the guy whose jaw he rips off right after that, though. You know, that guy just falls down as if the most horrible thing ever didn't just happen to him. So I don't know.
Well, I mean, he is dead, right?
Yeah, but it's like I feel, you know, if you want to make the violence feels like it's being played as like cool more than horrifying to me. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, at first it was weird, but I mean, when there was actual stakes with the old man, I thought it was really cool, like really, really impactful.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah,
That old man was so good. Ugh.
he was a very kind guy. I really liked that character. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is I don't know who played that. Is that someone who I would know?
It's the
David
guy
Bradley?
who's he's the guy who's the
Oh, he's in a bunch of
janitor.
stuff.
The
in
janitor
Harry
in
Potter?
In Harry Potter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Argus Filch.
No,
And
sure.
He's
He's
also
been-
in Game of Thrones
Argus
as
Filch sounds like a Harry Potter
yeah.
name. Whatever.
He does.
yeah, just because he is.
Yeah.
There was also a series where he's a vampire hunter old man. That's really cool.
Yeah, The Strain, which also had Guillermo del Toro as like a producer or some shit.
It did?
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some good shit.
Well, that's
I
neat.
might want to watch that again at some
I
point.
watched the first couple of seasons of that and then I gave up.
Wow. That's crazy because like they become like vampire fascists. It's so cool.
Oh shit. Oh, I did know about that. Yeah, they like take over the world and
I mean it was crazy, but I think it was definitely cool. And like it doesn't go long. Is it 4 seasons? You should definitely finish it. Oh well.
Yeah. But
Vampires. Vampires don't heal as fast as this. Vampires don't grow their limbs back. This is so wild. This monster.
they probably do.
No, they don't. Like
They have
fucked.
to.
If they lose their limbs, they're fucked.
No, but they have to cut off their head and do the stake thing, otherwise they come back. So
Yeah,
if
but
they
they
cut
come
off
back
like all their
without their
legs, they'd be
limbs.
fine.
No, they wouldn't be fine. They'd be legless husks.
They would have to. They would have to.
Well, I mean, like
back.
the original Dracula certainly would not grow back his legs.
I think he. I think he absolutely would.
No way.
Can vampires regrow limbs? Let's see what the Google AI summary says.
What the hell is Vampire the Masquerade?
Depends on
Is that,
specific
like-
mythology. Well, shut the fuck you, Google prick. But yeah. It says Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines does say that they can regrow. Okay, and that's as good as any.
Game?
Yeah.
Hey, I played
Yeah,
it.
that's as good as any of them. Okay.
Yeah, of course in a game you get your limbs back. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, madness.
Look, in the Buffyverse, they regenerate. Oh, in the Buffyverse, it says that they used to be able to, and then they stopped being able to at some point.
Huh. Did they
something.
lose powers somehow? Like what?
Yeah, I don't know. It says that this is in like a book or some shit in the Buffyverse. So
But is there nothing about the old vampires like Dracula?
oh.
I mean, there's no way that they wrote.
I don't think
and
Dracula
then
ever
wrote-
lost limbs though.
Yeah,
no,
except for his head at
It's
the
such
end.
a specific thing. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The head is a kind of limb.
Yeah.
See, he can't grow it back. I know it.
Yeah, I don't know. I bet he could though. I bet Coppola's Dracula could. Okay, and that's the one that matters to me. So probably not. What's his name? Eggers one. that Nosferatu.
Yeah,
I don't think
Eggers. Yeah, no, definitely not.
Yeah, but I mean that he's a very feeble, weak old guy, so
I mean, I think it would make more. I mean, vampires are already overpowered. Why would they need to grow back their limbs? They should, like, if they take damage, they should live with it.
Because they're like demons from hell or whatever, They're like fucked up.
Demons don't grow back their limbs.
But demons can do anything. Demons are evil made flesh.
No, they were angels and they lost their wings. They don't grow anything back.
They still have the wings.
Huh?
They still have the wings. Demons have wings.
Demons have wings?
Yeah. Lucifer, the fallen angel, he still has his fucking wings, okay? Any version of Lucifer you'll see from the first, 2,000 years of that, or whatever.
No, demons in the Bible do not have wings.
Do Bible demons have wings? Yes, they do.
I just looked it up. What? I just looked it...
They do not describe them as having... But also, most of the angels don't have wings either in the... Okay, so...
No, they do. They have like 1 million wings in the Bible.
Yeah, but only the weird fucked up ones, though. Some of them are just wheels of bullshit, okay?
Yeah,
some of those
wings.
Some of those angels don't.
Wings and eyes, that's all they are.
No, there's one that's just rings of eyeballs, okay? Those are bullshit.
I mean, it flies with those, I guess.
I don't know. Okay? I think whatever. Yeah, I'm not actually too familiar with Paradise Lost, so I'm not sure what the reference is, honestly, like how that ties in. I know that's like, that's Lucifer was scorned by his creator or whatever and sent down to Earth and then to hell or something. So, it ties in that way at least.
Yeah.
That's really fun that there's that in Frankenstein, the character is also like sympathizing with like a monster in a book that he read. That's really fun.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, just
I really
you're supposed to get from reading the book and stuff, So.
I mean, I haven't read the books, so I don't know, but I really like when Victor's reason for not giving him a bride is that he didn't want them to procreate and create a race of demons. That was very, very visual of him to.
I don't even know how that would work. Like he just considers like they would have sex and they would have children, but I don't know how that would operate.
I mean, that's also him being like horrified by the whole. He's very knee-jerk.
He's
horrified.
finally considering the.
And he's feeling sexually impotent at the moment because he just got rejected again. So it's
right.
it's just all his weird insecurities coming out
on her wedding day to someone else.
But he's a jackass, so
on. Yeah. Maybe he was hoping that they would go back to the book spawn at that point.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. The monster ruined it for him. He was totally gonna get married.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what makes him a truly despicable person who's just completely wrong about everything. Is he thinks he still has a chance with her on her wedding day.
Yeah, it's not good. It's just not good the way he treats everyone. I don't know.
I like how they both treat him as like this abomination. They say, I will ask only one thing of you, and then it's a different thing for both of them. And then he doesn't do it for both of them. Poor Victor. He just can't be.
Yeah. I mean, this I like the I feel like the ending of the movie, they could have it does feel like it rushes through like all of the Arctic stuff like after the fact, like I don't know if this is the case, but in the book it feels like somewhere you would have like long pages of narration to describe everything that happened after, but like I mean, I don't know what you do in a movie outside of what they did, I guess. So
yeah,
like his long pursuit of him across the world or whatever, that feels like that should be more than like 10 minutes. So
yeah. I don't know.
Well, it's partially because they put that bit at the beginning as well. Like
yeah, but it's there's a lot of time between like when he leaves him in the snow and when he's like getting his sled dogs and everything, there feels like there's a lot of like months or years between those points, so I don't know. that they don't
No,
really
I'm
go
pretty
into.
sure that happens right after when he leaves him in the snow.
I'm pretty sure that's at least a couple years after the fact. I don't know though.
Wait, you mean when he blows him up?
No, when he
Oh, okay.
when he confronts him in the cave or whatever, right? And he breaks his nose and then he runs away.
Oh yeah.
And then Victor chases him down after that. And I feel like there's like a year after, like at least a long while between those points.
I hated how the monster is, you're now my servant, and then in the next scene it's like, nope, he wasn't his servant at all. Damn.
Yeah.
I really would have liked for Victor to have to do what the monster says. That would have been cool.
That would have been fun if you made him try to do
Chain
another
him
one
up
and he
and-
fucks up or something.
Yeah.
Made him read actual books.
Is there a Bride of Frankenstein? Is that in the books
There is.
anywhere? Or is that
That's
Well,
not
it's
in the
not in the
book,
books.
no.
It was a movie, and so I did actually watch The Bride of Frankenstein a couple of weeks ago.
No?
And it's
Oh.
incredible how she does not show up until the last like 10 minutes of the movie, maybe, and is
Yeah.
barely in
Classic.
the movie itself.
Classic way to advertise your movie back in the day.
Uh-huh.
They just that bullshit that they used to pull all the time.
Yeah, but it's a very funny movie. Like it is conspicuously like a lot of bits.
I like
well,
the
that's like the same
Villager
director, I think,
bits.
right?
Yeah, James Whale. It's
Yeah.
very good.
That's crazy. I should probably watch that.
Man, the
It's a lot of fun.
Frankenweenie was so cute.
Frankenweenie was fantastic. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like what is you guys' favorite iteration of Frankenstein? There's a lot of them.
Well, it's this one for me. I mean,
Yeah, I haven't seen many.
yeah.
I think
Frankenweenie
I
might
should-
be second. I don't know.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I should watch that one where it's got Sean Bean in it. I don't know if he's the monster or Victor, but I gotta watch it.
Young Frankenstein is pretty good too.
Huh? What's
I mean,
that about?
It's Young Frankenstein. It's a comedy spoof, and it's like
Is it Victor?
Yeah, it's Mel Brooks
it's
spoof of the Frankenstein.
it's
movies.
like Victor Frankenstein's like grandson or something, and he's just bothered all the time by people who asking him about his fucking or his like great uncle or whatever, however they're related, and then he gets like convinced to go and redo the whole thing, and yeah, and it's like mostly a parody of the original kind of story, you know.
Ah,
Aren't they
sense.
they're doing Younger Frankenstein, I believe, is a thing coming out.
oh my god.
It's like
Are they?
Is
Yeah,
it gonna be
it
a
They're
has-
doing Spaceballs
what's
too.
his name is in a spin-off television series titled Very Young Frankenstein.
Oh man,
He's involved. Mel Brooks is like on it though. He's doing it. So
Mel Brooks is like 90 something. He's
yeah,
like,
but he's doing it. He's also doing Spaceballs too. So you know,
yeah.
it's
I'm just not
it's like
sure
What We
that-
Do in the Shadows. People are doing the show for the most part.
Oh, okay.
Taika Waititi's on it, which that's probably no good.
Yeah.
But it's got other people from What We Do in the Shadows. So
Well,
Mhm.
it's gonna be extremely hit or miss then, I guess.
yeah. I mean, it's gonna be it's a spin-off to a spoof movie. So the bar's pretty low.
The bar
I think.
is low.
Yeah.
I mean, he could still like put out a consistent comedy, but not Taika. He cannot do it consistently.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what.
So I
on.
saw a stage version of Frankenstein with Benedict Cumberbatch
Oh.
and Johnny. I don't remember the guy's last name, but like the gimmick with that is that they would switch roles every other night or something. So one person would be Victor, the other person would be Frankenstein, and the next time they'd switch, and the other would be Frankenstein, and the other would be Victor.
Okay, you got to see it twice then.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you don't get anything out of that if you're just watching it.
Oh, I thought you meant they switch in between scenes. That'd
No.
That would be good too.
be confusing.
Yeah. How was that though? Is that like well done, or was that more like this, or more like the more like the 30s one, or?
It's directly based off the book, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
So
Oh.
I think it's more like its own thing.
Yeah.
It's a lot of monologues, I think.
Yeah. I think that,
Monologues.
I feel like I've heard or seen some, like I've seen bits, and it seemed like the book has a lot more monologuing and stuff. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay, I do want to shout this out. There in the first couple episodes of the show Penny Dreadful, which is overall a pretty fun show. They start out and it's like Dr. Victor Frankenstein is like, I have finally moved past the original monster. I've mastered the thing, and I'm going to create a new one. And he creates the new one, and it's this like perfect cherubic like creature that he's gonna teach and is gonna become a real person. And then like in the second episode, I think Frankenstein's monster comes back and like literally rips this thing in half. Like you have this like perfect creation thing and you like love him and he's so cool, and then the original monster comes and rips it in half, and I hated that monster so much after that. It was so good. Like I don't know the last time I've despised a character as much as I've despised the monster after he tore that poor thing in half. It's so effective.
Incredible. I almost want to see that. That's crazy. Hey, have you guys seen Pluribus?
No.
Yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes. It's very good.
It's so good. Oh my god.
I'm sure it's
Tomorrow,
good.
I guess.
I'm not gonna
Go
see
watch
it.
it.
I'll binge it when
is
it's all
wrong
done,
with you?
okay?
No.
No, it's set in Albuquerque
Watch it.
again. That's fun. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably watch it. I'll watch it eventually when it's done, okay? I'll binge it in a week, like I did Breaking Bad.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to convince you to see Breaking Bad.
I don't remember how I... Well, I wanted to listen to the Breaking Bad podcast, so I had to watch it,
Wow.
I think. Yeah. It's a good show. A very good show.
Yeah. It's probably mankind's greatest achievement, really.
I mean, maybe. I don't know if it's quite that good, but it's...
I mean, when it comes to arts, anyways.
I mean, I listen. I think Mario 64 has a beat, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, and
I
like
don't know how you
the
can
Last
possibly
Supper,
think that.
you know.
The Last Supper.
Sistine Chapel.
Yeah, Sistine
like,
Chapel.
There's a bunch of stuff that you could call the best
art. Period.
the best
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
I don't know how you
Michelangelo's
can-
David.
I don't know how you can equate those frivolous things with Breaking Bad.
I think I like Del Toro's Frankenstein more than Breaking Bad by just a little bit. They're pretty close, but
What?
you know,
Wow.
yeah,
He doesn't even make any meth. Wow.
that's fine. He makes a man. That's just as good. I really
I
like
was waiting-
all the creepy body part bits and stuff, especially when
I was-
he's got the like spine guy. The guy's spine is just jerking around and stuff. That's all great. I know that's
I
a
was
puppet
really-
and stuff. You know, just looking at it.
I was really waiting for that to be Igor, and then Victor says, "We have to cook, okay?"
I think William was kind of like Igor because he was getting cucked doing busy work the whole time. You know.
Yeah, because Victor wanted to seduce his wife.
Yeah, I really like that when he comes up with like, oh no, you've got to stay right here and watch them make it out of pure silver this time and make sure they do it right. And it's like I trust you more than anyone. Goodbye. I'm gonna go frolic with your fucking fiance with the butterflies.
Epic.
Yeah. I love this movie so much. Yeah. But I think that maybe that should be... Do we have any final thoughts on the Frankenstein film?
Well, I want to see a Frankenstein where Victor is cool, okay?
I don't think you'll get one. Not anytime soon.
I bet Sean Bean is a really cool Victor.
I don't know. You should have prayed for the Dark Universe. They would have had a great Victor Frankenstein.
What, Batman? Oh,
No, the Dark
right.
Universe.
God, with that mummy? That was
Yeah,
pretty
exactly. Did you like the Tom Cruise mummy film?
cool. Yeah.
Who did they cast as Frankenstein? Because I know they cast him. Okay. Javier Bardem. Okay. That's less interesting than Johnny Depp as the Invisible Man and whatever, so... Those
There
would
was
have been.
gonna be Johnny Depp in it. Fuck. I
Yeah,
really
Johnny
wish we
Depp
would've
was gonna
gotten
be.
that.
Didn't you see the cast photo for the Dark Universe?
No.
It's fantastic. They put together.
Oh,
It's a
it's
fake.
so good.
It's a fake
Wait,
composite
wait.
picture of all of them standing together.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise, Johnny Depp. What's her name? Who played the actual Mummy in the Mummy movie or whatever?
Well, hold on, because at the end, Tom Cruise
Brandon
also.
Fraser? No, wait. No,
Tom
he's a
Cruise
good
does
guy,
become
yeah.
a mummy. That's true. And then I think that's Javier Bardem sitting.
I wish that movie was better because it would be so funny to just watch that a bunch. Because it's the beginning
Yeah.
of a universe that didn't happen. But
Just see
like,
them keep making those.
it sucks.
Yeah.
Is anything coming of this monster universe? With
What? What do you
Godzilla?
mean? The Dark Universe?
No, the
No.
Godzilla MonsterVerse.
Oh,
They're doing
Godzilla,
another one
yeah.
that's coming out
Oh yeah,
next year.
they're doing another season of the show, and they're
Yeah.
doing another
Season?
Godzilla movie.
And
Wait,
another
there's
movie.
a show?
Yeah, there's the Monarch, the Legends
Yeah.
of the Monsters or whatever.
Legacy of
Legacy.
Monsters.
Legacy of Monsters. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta see this. Where is it? What the hell? How have I not seen this?
Yeah, they did a whole season. It's got Kurt Russell and Wyatt Russell going back and forth in time. And they don't go
Holy
back,
shit.
like, it cuts between different times, and they're playing the same
Yeah.
character because they're father and son in real life. So
Mm-hmm.
they can be the same guy, you know?
And Anna Sawai is in it. She's from Shogun. She's very good.
Yeah.
Ah.
I gotta watch Shogun.
It's fucking incredible. You really should watch it.
It is, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I got to. There's another Godzilla coming out. I'm not confident that it'll be good because I didn't like the last one, but you know,
It's called Supernova.
yeah. Oh, Matt Fraction did the show because he does like comics and stuff. He does all sorts of
Yeah,
Godzilla
it's-
comics, probably.
It's not particularly good. The
Oh,
show.
no. Well, damn.
It's fine.
No.
There's interesting stuff to it, but it's just not.
There was this King Kong animated show. I wonder what happened to that.
I don't think that's going to get more than a first season.
Skull Island,
Tragic.
Netflix. They did a comic book miniseries continuation.
Ah,
So you can go
so I
read
shall
that.
read.
Yeah. But yeah,
Then
there's
I'll finally know what happens.
there's Godzilla X Kong Supernova.
Yes, that's the new one.
Yeah. With
I don't
all
know
the
anything
same
about it.
stupid characters coming back. So
Other than, well, hey, do not besmirch the good name of Dan Stevens.
Trapper
was the
sucked. He
only-
was awful.
Shut up!
He sucked so
Shut your
bad.
fucking
It was
face.
such
He was
shit. I hate him
awesome.
so much.
He was so good. Fuck
I
you.
hated him. Okay. I would probably enjoy him in like a funnier movie that wasn't where I didn't just want to see Godzilla, you know? I feel like you got to have like human characters who aren't just jokes in these other,
Godzilla
like they got
gets
to be a little interesting.
cryotherapy. Godzilla gets cryotherapy in that, and then he becomes purple or wait, pink.
That's
And
he
superpowers.
eats the other one or whatever, you know? That's what happened
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
I
They're
will
going to put
forget
Space
more about
Godzilla
those
in this or
movies.
something. That's the theory.
Finally.
Yeah. Well, why Space Godzilla is not one that you want to bring back out of all of
Yeah,
them
Space
from
Godzilla
fucking
kinda
Heisei?
sucks.
That's like the least interesting one to bring back.
They should do Biolante, or
Yeah,
they should do
or Destroya.
Destoroyah. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the fan
should
base
do
has settled on
Burning
just calling him
Godzilla.
Destroyer or Destroyer.
They kind of already did. They kind of already did Burning Godzilla though.
Yeah, they did do that in the other one.
Fuck.
Yep, sorry. They wasted it in
King of the Monsters.
yeah. So never again.
But also,
I like
like
that
the
one.
only way to do Burning Godzilla is if I like the one too. I think it's
Yeah.
got some of the best monster stuff.
Yeah.
The like the only way you would do Burning Godzilla is if he fucking dies at the end. So unfortunately, yeah.
They could do that
They
and
probably
then just
won't
bring
do
him
that again.
back, you know?
Yeah, just say he.
Just like Batman vs
better.
Superman, he just comes back in the next one. They have
Somehow
King Kong.
Godzilla return.
Kong runs really, really fast into the mother box and touches it at just the right moment, and that brings him back.
Epic.
That'd be great. Well, that would be so
Fast
weird if they
Kong.
did do like a Justice League spoof in the middle of a Godzilla movie.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be great. Yeah. But yeah, I guess, Erich, do you have any final thoughts on the Frankenstein film?
It was fine. I liked it. I saw it in the theater, and then I saw it with my family on Netflix. The movie looks good most of the time whenever there's like sets involved or practical stuff involved. Sometimes it's got this sheen of like CGI bullshit and looks like a Netflix movie occasionally, and that's when it looks bad. And it's just too back and forth for me to like fully give me the Erich seal of approval. So I mean, probably more people will watch this than pretty much anything that's up for Best Picture this year. So people will probably watch Frankenstein anyway. But
Yeah.
it's all right.
I would be happy if this were Best Picture. I don't know. I feel like it's very big.
So
fan.
you would easily put this over One Battle After Another because you have this number one currently.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're pretty close in quality. Like I would also be happy if that one as well. You know.
Wow.
Crazy.
There's probably other like even better movies I haven't seen, but whatever. You know.
Shocking.
Yeah. I mean, I really like horror stuff and the monsters and weird stylish gothic things. So, you know, it does it like just innately appeals to me more than One Battle does.
Right.
On that level. But yeah, we got to do Eddington or something.
What's that?
I've been told that we got to do it. I don't actually know the details.
Very good.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been told we gotta watch that someday, maybe. Although we did decide we gotta do whatever we said, Taxi Driver next time. So yeah,
which I guess people didn't know yet, but all right.
That's fine.
It's
Well,
like
we can
the same
say
movie
Taxi
back
Driver as long as we don't explain why, because that would perhaps spoil things. Okay.
Aha. Nobody will ever know.
They'll never guess. They'll never guess.
You gotta keep them guessing. Florian.
Which movie on the Batman wheel pairs well with Taxi Driver? You'll never know. You'll never figure this out.
Yeah,
Real brain
Batman
genius
Begins.
might be able to figure it out. It's
Yeah.
Batman Begins.
His Bat-Kid Begins.
That Batman movie where he's a taxi driver. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Just
It's probably
driving
closest to
past.
Be My Cat, right?
Oh, probably. Yeah, absolutely, actually. 100%. But yeah. But anyway, we should do plugs, right? Because I actually have something to plug, okay? But what do you guys have to
cool.
plug, Florian? What do you have to...
Well, we'll review Fearon soon. So
Yeah.
that'll be cool.
Yeah, on the anti-review.
Yeah, finally.
That'd be great to see. Erich, what do you have to plug?
My letterbox, you can find me at Revan138 on there, and I review all kinds of movies. I reviewed Bride of Frankenstein. You can check that out on there.
That's fantastic.
Topical.
And I've got an album to plug, not my album, but it's called Funny Business by Ezri with 2 Z's, okay? Ezzry. It comes out, I believe, at some point today. And, you know, so it'll be out by the time this is done. Okay, go check it out. There's the song Funny Business is a highlight. I Made a Mess is a great one on there. And there is, I don't actually remember what the title of it but there is a song about me in this album, so it's fantastic.
Wow, how did this happen?
There's a song about you?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I don't remember. I should remember the title, but I don't.
Yeah.
I just it's You Can't Read. Yeah.
How is
You
it
can't
about
read
you?
Because you can't read Jean Baudrillard, you know? You'll never learn. You'll never learn what world you're on. You know, it's good, okay? It's about how I don't know anything.
All right.
Well,
Yeah. It's very good. And I mean that genuinely. These are I straight up just did, like, one of my friends here is just actually genuinely really good at making music, which I did not know until he started sending me songs about me, so yeah.
Damn.
Go
wholesome.
check it out. Funny Business, releasing today, I believe, on the 13th of November.
All right.
And we'll see you guys in the next podcast. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.